It's called Holy Week Women. At Passover, we celebrate how God used Moses to deliver Israel from slavery, how his staff kept them from drowning in the Red Sea. We forget how when Pharaoh ordered a gendercide, the midwives delivered this Hebrew baby, how his mother's reeds kept him from drowning in the Red Sea. Who knew underwater basket weaving was worthwhile? Moses means to draw out. Prince of Egypt, he drew Israel out of slavery, defying Pharaoh's army, raised up the 10 Commandments, and led the people 40 years in the wilderness. His name came from the princess of Egypt, who drew him out of the water, defying Pharaoh Daddy, raised him up in the royal household till he fled to the desert for 40 years. Moses saw God in the bush, but God was watching out for him from the bush through the eyes of his sister Miriam. Moses protected the people from the plagues with the blood of lambs, but when God's hand turned on him, Zipporah, his wife, took the knife. Quick decision, the blood of circumcision protected Moses. Hundreds of years later, God sent another delivered by a single mother. How will this be? Teenage pregnancy. Mary was with child, Emmanuel, God with us. The one she gave life to lived to bring life to the world. But first he had to die. Maundy Thursday, before Jesus cleaned our souls, he cleaned the soles of his disciples' feet. The teacher taught them to be a king is to serve, to take the lowest place, that of a woman. A woman named Martha who served him, Mary of Bethany who sat at his feet, washed them with her hair, sacrificed her perfume. What a waste! But as the scent filled the room, Jesus said, it was worth the cost to prepare me for my cross, my sacrifice. Good Friday, Jesus wept in the garden alone with God. Take up your cross, he said, and follow me. But his followers fled. It was the women instead who were with Emmanuel as he died. His mother heard his last cry. From the womb to the tomb, the women followed him. 3 days later, the women brought more spices. Mary Magdalene wept in the garden alone with the gardener? Tears washed her soul to see Rabboni! Now, under the law, at the testimony of 2 or 3, the disciples should have believed, but the first to proclaim the gospel was an ex-prostitute set free of her demons, a woman, and the men wouldn't listen. On Easter morning, we could still be mourning, but for the women who rose early to proclaim, He is risen! Listen to the women testify that God is alive in you and I. It's no old wives' tale. Women and men, made in the image, God will use us to deliver people from slavery, to change history. Here I am, wholly yours. Use me.